much money would it take for you to jump the ring with Remy Ma? Just want to know.
Papoose, who is regarded as one of the world's most faithful and committed individuals, recently took a step that no one anticipated. Everyone is wondering if he did something unexpected or if his recent acts were an error. Fans are doubting everything because he is known for his loyalty. Meanwhile, the unbeaten boxing champion Claressa Shields is spreading gossip about herself. Everyone is waiting for her to receive a proposal, according to the most recent internet rumors. Nevertheless, some Massachusetts whispers assert that not everyone shares the enthusiasm. Are these stories only gaining attention again, or are people genuinely thrilled for her? Old blog entries are getting a lot of attention now, especially one that discusses Claressa's appearance on the red carpet a few years ago. Since she has been quieter lately, many are talking about how much she has changed and questioning if the once perfect love affair is really gone. Although I can't even recall his name when I call him, others are speculating that Papoose might be prepared to make a serious play on me. There are rumors going around, which adds excitement to the setting. Picture this, a sophisticated event in New York City with a small but lively crowd, an electrifying mood, dim lighting that creates a comfortable ambience, and everyone on edge as they wait for something significant to happen. Papoose is said to suddenly drop to one knee and remove a ring that is so big it could be seen from space. He doesn't appear to be having fun, yet this is where the undefeated boxing champion Claressa Shields stokes the flames with a mysterious post that simply reads, "Right time, love now." Fans, including her friend Clarissa Blaze, instantly start trying to figure out what it means. Is it a random post, or is she hinting at something significant? Is she mocking Remy, Massachusetts, and the others, or is she enjoying herself? The internet turns into a battleground of viewpoints as the rumors proliferate, with individuals debating whether Papoose's proposal is real or just another hoax. Although everyone is awaiting confirmation, both Clarissa's mysterious message and Papoose's impressive gesture had the internet in a frenzy. Is this merely further wild supposition, or do you think it's real? Is the internet merely circulating stories, or is Papoose risking all by formally ending things with Remy? If so, what is the true situation with Remy? Her social media has received a lot of attention, and fans have observed that she hasn't been as loud lately. To put it mildly, her tweets don't leave much room for interpretation. Behind closed doors, a lot is going on. Remy has said in the past that she only knows marriage and love from what she has read and seen on television. She has never been married, been to a wedding, or seen what a marriage ought to be like in real life. The question with all of this turmoil is if these stories are true or if this is just the beginning. These reports are being attentively watched by fans, and some even believe that there is more going on. What are your thoughts? Is there any truth to it, or is it all speculation? If so, kindly leave a comment below with your ideas. Behind the scenes, a lot more is happening than is immediately apparent. Remy claimed in a video that she isn't disturbed, but her sobbing tweets and sudden exit from an event reveal otherwise. Although she hasn't spoken names, it's clear that something is upsetting her despite her attempts to look as though it's not a big concern. Let's face it, we all know who she's implying with her remarks. But according to sources, Remy reportedly made herself perform at a recent occasion before leaving suddenly and visibly upset. And it's clear that things are far from simple, especially with another split to add to the pile. What are your thoughts? Has Remy truly moved on, or is she still digesting everything? In the midst of all the controversy surrounding her, Claressa Shields, the unbeaten boxing champion, is making waves of her own. She has been dubbed the Queen of the Ring, but she has made it clear that she isn't allowing it to take her focus away from what really matters. We now want to know if Remy is working behind the scenes or if she is genuinely unconcerned. It is evident that Claressa Shields is more interested in titles than drama. Her message was immediately recognized by her supporters, who even praised her for maintaining her composure. Others conjectured that her statement, which was spoken with a trace of sarcasm mixed with confidence, might be a reference to Remy. Fans are still trying to figure out what she meant when she said, "I don't fight for," leaving everyone confused. Her film The Fire Inside and her impending bouts show her dedication and persistence, while some believe her comments show a lack of interest in the play. Are we missing something, or is she truly unaffected? This is fueling the flames. Though neither is publicly acknowledging it, there have been discovered text exchanges that seem to point to a relationship between Clarissa and someone. The texts range from serious to hilarious, leaving fans even more perplexed. Clarissa's supporters contend that Remy's fans' reactions show that this is a real scenario. Is there more to this narrative, or is Clarissa simply ignoring everything? Without engaging in combat outside of the ring, I may demonstrate my abilities. In a recent interview, Clarissa Shields made a statement that garnered media attention. Clarissa didn't hold back when Papoose accused Remy of infidelity, even though Remy and Papoose were the subject of much controversy. She said, "I don't need to fight outside of the ring to prove myself." To demonstrate to everyone that she wasn't at all distressed by the chaos, she posted a video of herself having a wonderful time during Christmas on her Instagram stories. Since Clarissa wasn't giving up, what do you think she was saying about Remy? Did she just show off her confidence? How will Remy probably react to Papoose's accusations of adultery? Don't assume that Papoose missed anything since he is paying close attention. People are beginning to wonder who is altering the story and are condemning the public's consequences over private matters. Remy likewise faced it head-on without hesitation. After providing a critical analysis of Papoose's typical hip-hop drama, supported by her own receipts, she made fun of her alleged gambling problems. Fans went crazy for Clarissa despite the fact that she didn't make any bold assertions. Her post commended her for standing her ground. Her actions were obvious, but the tension was only increased when Papoose mentioned his fight with E at one of Remy's parties. And people's accusations of betrayal seem to be supported by a leaked text between Easy and Remy. What are your thoughts on the matter? Do these texts serve as a legitimate justification for bringing up old drama, or is Papoose going too far? It appears even more absurd when you consider how Papo and Remy were formerly viewed as the ideal couple, the kind of love that everyone loved, and how Papoose supported Remy during her incarceration, always referring to her as his queen. Everyone believed their love story was invincible since Papo married Remy while she was still incarcerated, making their union a real-life fairy tale. However, given the many accusations and public uproar, it appears that Papoose has since deleted an Instagram post about it. Let's talk about how Clarissa Shields inadvertently became embroiled in the dispute between Easy the Block Captain and Remy Ma. Before we start, let's set the scene. Easy the Block Captain, a well-known combat rapper, has been in the press for months. There has been much debate regarding whether Easy and Remy are more than just friends, despite Easy's insistence that nothing is occurring, but others aren't convinced. Followers and admirers have been perusing. Rumors of an affair between Remy and Ease had been going around for a time, but after Remy came clean, things really took a turn for the worst, and before anybody could step in and save the day, things were getting out of control. People are beginning to believe that something is happening between Remy and Easy based on every Instagram post, every small gesture, and every word they say, hoping to find any clue that will confirm their suspicions. In fact, tension increased when Papoose finally met Ease in person, and their conversation did more to stoke the flames than to extinguish them. As we examine how this surprising love triangle might affect the undefeated boxing champion, what do you think Remy and Ease are hiding? Or is this simply more rumors? Please provide your thoughts in the space provided for comments. Things got heated when Ease and Peepo made the decision to part ways. At first, everyone assumed that they would settle the matter after a big fight, but after it was all over, people began to ask questions. In the event that nothing happened, why would Papoose do so? A straightforward NDA, but when Clarissa Shields got involved, things took a surprising turn. She supposedly called Papoose and spent the night at his house with Clarissa. Even stranger, if nothing happened, why would they sign an NDA? Clarissa decided to speak up and posted text exchanges that provided some insight into the issue on social media. Remy, Massachusetts, who couldn't stand it, accused Clarissa of attempting to damage her reputation by spreading false information. The increasing drama between Remy and Clarissa Shields is difficult to overlook. In a recent post, Remy wasn't holding back when she accused Clarissa and her friends of creating false information to undermine her and make Papoose look perfect. Even though Remy admitted that she had pleaded for understanding while Papoose was going through a divorce, people are now wondering if this is a true rumor or if there is more to the story. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Is it personal drama or is there another problem? When Remy posted texts between Clarissa and Papoose on Instagram, the situation grew even more tumultuous. Even after the Pope requested silence, Remy continued to criticize Clarissa, holding her equally accountable for the circumstances. Remy refused to deny the facts, even after confessing to infidelity. But the drama didn't end there, since Remy made it clear that everyone was now aware of everything. She claimed she would never be involved with what Clarissa was doing and called her ugly in an attempt to refute the accusations. But Clarissa would not lie. Clarissa Shields has declared herself to be a single lady, much like myself, who was a single wife and a good one at that. She isn't here to conceal the fact that she has the bag, and he is more of a taker than a giver. It is obvious that this narrative will not end anytime soon. What are your thoughts on the matter? Is this just a complex personal problem, or is there more going on here? Please use the space provided below to express your comments. Reward, but I won't feel angry at all. In fact, your partner is unhappy because I'm content. Remy didn't keep quiet either, accusing Papo of mistreating her and saying, "You feel stupid, but you look stupid too." She even threatened to call the police. To exacerbate the situation, she also asserted that she had audio recordings to support her claims. Nothing suggests that the drama will stop. However, those lost it and came out slamming into Remy, accusing him of things no one had anticipated. He disclosed that he had tried multiple times to get a divorce and spent. When Pap accused Remy of being a narcissist for reportedly defeating battle rapper E and insisted that Remy's choice to remain at home with their daughter demonstrated that she had moved on, the two became estranged in 2023. Remy pleaded with him to hide the knockout incident, but he refused, I informed him. It is obvious that this drama is still going on and getting more tense. We now seek your opinion on the matter as a whole. Do you think there's more to this story? We could break up like adults since she believes I'm a narcissist, but why should it matter? Despite their tumultuous history, he asserted that Tap wasn't holding back when he accused Remy of intensifying the conflict by leaving him unconscious and sprawled on the ground. He asserted that the news that Remy and her fiancé had made a serious proposal shocked everyone and fundamentally altered their perception of her marriage to Pap. Because she was already dealing with her own problems, Remy, Massachusetts was especially impacted by this turn of events. "Everyone saw me bring my daughter home, but Remy stayed with him for 4 days," Pap added. Pap had become impatient with a simple greeting on First Street, but it was not the handshake that angered him, but rather E's developing relationship with Remy. Nothing suggests that the hostility between Pap and Remy, Massachusetts would lessen, and to exacerbate the situation, Remy attacked PE on social media for allegedly having a relationship with boxing champion Clarissa Shields. When there were speculations that he was considering popping the question, things took a turn for the worse. This is not your typical love story. Instead, it is an extensive narrative that is chock full of. Things took unexpected turns when a video of Clarissa and Pap hanging out before her big fight against heavyweight Vanessa Janis went viral. Pap electrified the crowd and hinted that a storm was approaching, suggesting that Shields would have a difficult battle. In the video, he smiled confidently and said, "I'm with the champ." The video went viral on social media, with both supporters and critics analyzing every second and speculating about Pap's intentions and the nature of his relationship with Clarissa. Was it just business, or did Remy hear something deeper? It seemed like the answer was obvious. It seemed like a slap in the face because she had been kept in the dark about Pap's growing friendship with the boxing star. But more than the video, the timing, the intensity, and the clear chemistry between Pap and Clarissa were what took her by surprise and stoked the flames. Clarissa put on an incredible show that evening, dominating the bout and demonstrating once more why she is regarded as one of the best in the sport. Pap's proud and vocal support during the match was also not overlooked, as comments about their lively parents went viral on the internet. Started picking sides, with some applauding Pap's choice to support Shields and others condemning him for his impolite behavior toward Remy. However, it's important to remember that Remy has her own problems and that her affair, which was revealed in a shocking way months prior, had already shattered the foundation of her relationship with Pap. Others saw Pap's behavior as a betrayal, while others contended that he was only moving on from someone who had hurt him before. It's karma. According to one commenter, the situation became considerably more complicated when rumors of P proposing to Clarissa began to circulate. Effects on people's perceptions and personal lives. Was Pap really prepared to end his turbulent relationship with Remy and begin a new one with Clarissa? Or was this just another chapter in their never-ending saga? Remy, on the other hand, wasn't pleased with the news and took to social media to vent her frustration. She shared cryptic tweets and harsh comments that fueled speculation about her emotional state. Fans backed her in spite of accusations that she was playing the victim, and Pap showed no concern, sticking with Clarissa and mentioning her aspirations for the future. It goes beyond simple love and betrayal and illustrates how strongly human emotions may collide when trust is broken and new relationships are forged. The stakes are high, and the drama doesn't seem to be abating. Will Pap and Remy be able to repair their broken relationship, or is their romance over? If Pap is ready to start a new life with Clarissa, what obstacles will they face later on? One thing is certain though, this strange story never fails to enthrall readers, and the drama isn't finished yet. The conflict between Pap and Remy intensified when a video of Pap encouraging Clarissa Shields during her boxing battle surfaced again. It seems sensible that Remy felt duped because she was unaware of Pap's relationship with Clarissa, and the timing couldn't have been worse. The question of whether this is simply karma coming full circle arises when one considers that Remy also had an affair and has her own problems. Important questions are raised by the circumstance. What do you think? Is this the result of broken trust? Or is this simply too much drama for anyone to cope with? Pap seems ready to move on from the past and continue with Clarissa, but Remy keeps acting like it's all a game. Does Pap have the right to propose to Clarissa? After everything they've been through, is it still possible for them to get along? Please click the like button, subscribe for further updates, and leave your thoughts below since this story is far from over. Keep a watchful eye on the twists from above. Approaching